Good morning, Time Out Studio fans. This is Luke, your host as always. I hope you have your tea. Sorry, I was leaning in front of the mic. Actually, I can drink it since it's so close to me. And today, we are going to be reacting to a video directed by a close friend of mine. And it's a surreal horror that takes place throughout memories, let's say. I'm not going to say much more than that. So, let's get into the video.
I must sleep, or I will catch a cold.
Is that bird? God, heaven, heaven. No, don't. Okay, now they're old.
This is where I lived with Mama and Papa.
Love that transition. Loved it. Still do.
Mr. Teddy, I haven't seen you for many years. How are you?
So, guys, as you can tell, it's called Nostalgia Kills. And if you couldn't tell by the face resemblance, yes, it's me playing the character. Yay! So, I made a joke while filming this when it came to the line, as you just heard, Mr. Teddy, it's been many years. How are you? I made a joke towards Sunny, the director, and said, imagine Mr. Teddy spoke back saying, I'm very good, thank you, Mr. Homeless. How are you? Mr. Homeless being the character name, as you can probably tell. Of course, the sign, homeless and hungry, stuff like that. So, yeah, just thought it'd be a. What's the word? What? Thought it'd be a cool thing to share with you guys. That's the line I'm looking for. So, yeah, back to the video. Ooh, static TV. Look into the light. Love the sound design.
Pixie Place Forest. I remember Mama taking me.
Another very cool transition. So during the scene you just saw the exterior forest day one. The bird creature again played by me. During that part, Sunny asked me to move from left to right, slowly getting close to the camera. But since it was the woods and there was a lot of thorns around, and as you can tell, I was wearing a cape, it wasn't very pleasant to do because the cape kept getting snatched on the thorns, and I had to keep tugging. Then there was also a part, I believe, when Sunny asked me to twitch my head. You know how a pigeon or a crow would twitch their head when it's standing still? Yeah, he asked me to do that for about 30 seconds, something like that. But since the mask was so loose, my head was twitching, but the mask, I think, it ended up being stuck about there. So I was doing that, and the mask was staying there. It was a very interesting experience playing a bird creature, I can say. But yeah, back to video.
I made sandcastles here with Mama.
Very good shot. That took about 3 attempts to make the fucking sandcastle.
My sandcastle. Childhood. 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 Not childhood.
So I can't speak at the moment. So the comment I was going to say was when the bird creature put his hand out like that, I was going to say John Garner's,
Come with me if you want to live.
or in this case, Mr. Homeless. Come with, sorry, Mr. Homeless.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
Why do you want this?
Okay. What lies behind the eye patch? So yeah, that was Nostalgia Kills, written by, directed by, produced by, and edited by Sonny Witt himself. So I'll tag the video and his channel in the description below, alongside with the original artist for the intro stroke outro music. I love that music. Fucking, I can listen to it most of the days. But yeah, if I did, I wouldn't get anything done like videos like this. So yeah, my thoughts on this, it was French kiss, as people would say. I do remember it's been an absolute wanker to film, but the end result was phenomenal. Locations were a bitch to do. I do remember a part when we got to a location, we got everything set up. Then a park ranger came up to us and said, "Do you have a permit?" And I was self to Sonny. He came over. Then he asked the same question and said, "No." They said, "Okay, you're gonna have to leave." And we ended up at that kind of woodland area, not woodland, like field-ish area, where it went to the 1:1 aspect ratio. So that was one good side, I suppose. And the way it transitioned between each scene with the curtains, the lamp, that's the word, and the bugs. Fun fact, there was actually Tom Cruise's face on one of the lamps, if that was actually kept in. So yeah, a little fun thing about the filming. So yeah, guys, this has been fun as always. This has been Luke, reacting to Nostalgia Kills. As I said, I'll tag the video, Sonny's channel, and the artist's channel in the description of the video below. Always, fuck, what was I going to say? Laugh hard, run fast, be kind. There we go. That should be the outro for now. Laugh hard, run fast, be kind. But yeah, this has been Luke, signing off. See you next week.